I went very, very light and then decided I looked like Garth from Wayne's World.
Let's have a proper look. What's with the question mark?
Because it doesn't know it's me!
Birds, five birds, birds, five birds, birds, five birds, five birds and a mic. Yeah.
Hello and welcome to episode 18 of Five Birds and a Mic. This is going to be a good one in terms of a topic and stuff. I'm quite looking forward to it. But before we go into our deep topic of basically, I'm just going to ask the girls questions of what they think is the right or wrong answer. So it's fun for me, and it might not be fun for anyone listening, but I quite like doing these sort of things. But before we go into that, shall we ask how everyone is? So how are you, Em?
All right. I was just telling before we all come on, Bella's teething bad. So I've been up since 5 every day this week. Oh. But I have to say, though, you can get a lot of things done, can't you, when you get up at that time? But then I hit a wall at like 4 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, where am I? What is it? Tea time? Like, what is going on? But I would rather do it now than do it. She may as well get her teething out of the way now, hasn't she? It's not like I have to set my alarm for anything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The worst thing about getting up at 5, though, is it almost feels like you should have another tea somewhere. There's more time for food.
Yeah, more time.
It's horrendous. It's horrendous. But yeah, we're surviving. Oscar's not going back to school, so I'm not resigning yet.
Oh no.
Has your contract been extended, Emma?
Yeah, my contract's been extended.
You're doing too good.
I know, this is the thing.
That's the problem.
This is the thing. But we have also run out of printer ink, so we are limited. So that's my excuse.
What, that he's not going back to school because you run out of printer ink, or that you're not doing school?
That I don't have to do as much of the schoolwork because we don't have any printer ink.
Well,
and I just hide the workbooks that I bought.
Well, also, isn't it the fact that really, I know maybe it's not the same for 6-year-olds, but I do remember at school apart from exams, the last sort of month or two was just you went on school trips and you were out.
Yeah,
you were out doing sports,
watching films. Yeah,
I'm teaching him how to look after his sister. Life skills.
Yeah. I guess looking back on teachers, it was almost like they were like, right, I'm bored. Sorry to any teachers that do lesson planning. This is a few years ago when I was here. And it was very much a bit like, right, shall we roll the TV in now and we'll do we'll watch a film, an educational film.
That's the point I'm at now.
Yeah. Are you going to roll your TV into the classroom?
Yeah.
Any kind of electronics.
Brilliant.
Any kind.
And TV, maybe it's because if you're studying in front of people, but none of my teachers could work out how to put a video into the slot and turn it on. And the amount of times you'd sit there and you'd be like, Miss Robinson, you need to plug it in. And it is...
Honestly. Like the hardest thing in the world.
It's ridiculous. But is it because you end up flapping because you've got to do something technical in front of someone? It's almost like when you try and put a bracelet on somebody and someone's watching you do it. Is it just the pressure? Is it just the pressure? Or is it the fact that, I'm sorry, teachers, is it that maybe you just don't know how to plug something in when you're in front of something? I don't know. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
But hey ho, I've just completely destroyed teachers who aren't going to follow us now. They're like, I've been up since 5 doing lesson planning, and yes, at 4 o'clock I want to go to sleep, but I've got to carry on marking your children's books. Sorry about that. And we move on. How are you, G? Looking fly?
Looking good, mate. I'm feeling myself.
Well, I can tell you can feel yourself because about an hour ago you posted a picture of yourself. Emma's not seen this picture. Emma, have a look at the picture. Let me see if I can get it up. She's broadcast how good she feels. She's broadcast how good she feels.
You'll have to talk so that you come on my screen there when you show it me.
Look at angles on that. legs are.
Oh, yes. Bit of fire.
She's got some shape going on. She's got some. Was that an awkward angle, G? Did you have to angle yourself quite a while, or did you get it
No, I
bang
didn't
on straight away?
To be fair, it was one of those where I put like the top on, and I just sat down. I was like, it's too fucking hot. I can't deal with life today. And then I caught myself in the mirror. I was like, fucking, I'm banging,
babe.
Absolutely banging.
It's still hot because she's fire.
She's
so then I was
flame.
like trying to reach for my phone so I didn't lose the angle. Got like the right filter, and I was like, boom. Send that to Lumberjack. I was like, hope work's okay for you. Send that picture, and then I was like, everyone needs to see this.
You're a sharer.
Love it.
I'm a sharer and a carer.
I love it.
Brilliant.
Oh, it was when I messaged this morning to say if everybody was all right to start. And she was like, yeah, I'm in the bath, washing myself, ready for the podcast. I was like, George, this is not that type of podcast. You need to see your face, babe. I only need to see your face.
I'd put that much sun cream on yesterday that when I woke up this morning, I kind of like rubbed my face to wake up, and I could just feel it all like rubbing off my face.
Oh.
And then all I could smell was
eyes.
cider because we had a few drinks with the neighbours last night. So I was like, yeah, you need a wash today.
Oh, I
Need a
can't.
wash.
I can't begin to. The thought of sun cream. I know I wear it, but I can't stand the feeling on my skin of it. I can't stand
quite
moisturiser
like
on my
it.
skin. Do you? I
Oh,
can't stand the
really? Oh,
stickiness.
I love it. I love anything.
It's the smell.
Oil,
that's
baby oil,
amazing.
get it on me.
I just don't like the feeling of being almost. It feels like I'm surrounded by goose fat. It just feels weird. Can't stand that stickiness on my body.
So do you never, when you're on holiday, do you not moisturise after you've been in the sun?
I have to, yeah, and I hate
Yeah.
it. But I use a dry oil. I use an oil so it dries quite quickly.
Yeah.
But I can't stand the stickiness on my face. It's horrible. Ugh. No, it's weird. I maybe that's just
So
another
imagine
thing that I do.
cider as well. A
Oh,
combination of both.
Stickiness.
well, how have you got cider on your face, G? What happened?
Oh, I'd had quite a lot at that point, to be fair. There
Oh,
was
so
a
you
couple of
kept missing
times
your mouth.
I kept missing my mouth. And then, because it were me and Charlotte next door, and then her other half had come, he's just signed up for a new job. So he'd come home and he like took one look at us and he was like, Christ, how long have you guys been sat here? And we're like, oh, only a few hours. And then Charlotte went to get up and kind of tripped over a flip-flop. He was like, I'm going to street food, chef, what you having? He went out and got us dinner.
Time doesn't exist in lockdown.
No.
There's no
I've got
limit
no
on how long
concept
you're
of
going to sit
time
there.
at all.
No, he initially came back with ice lollies for us both and then sat for about an hour, observed us. He was like, yeah, you both need to eat now. Just tell me what you want.
So moving on to the more important news, other than George that misses her mouth when she's been drinking with cider and ends up with a sticky face. Shall we see if the rocket lolly is here or not? What do we reckon? Do you think the rocket lolly happened?
No. Blended
But
nice.
no.
She looks beautiful.
Come on then, rocket.
Yeah.
Are we going to have a conversation, Maggie, or are you just
Maggie,
yawning?
you've got to talk for me and Em to see you, remember?
Woke up and I looked at Brad and I brushed my hair, and all I've had to do is brush my hair this morning, and I just was like, I feel like a fucking Victoria's Secret model. I feel like Yes, why? queen. If I ever say I'm gonna dye my hair dark again, just punch me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Punch me.
Stop, yeah.
Because it don't work. It does not work. This is so much better. I just feel like a new woman.
It looks
beautiful.
So will you ever go
Gorgeous.
to a hairdresser ever again?
No. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I could have charged myself 230 quid to do it, I would have done. But
The hours.
so I understand why all these hairdressers charge so much. However, I won't be paying for that again.
No? See,
couldn't
you've
do
done
it,
a
girl.
great job.
Don't need it.
Although, to be fair, most people don't have the skill. I couldn't have done that. So don't worry, hairdressers. I'm still coming to you. And we still haven't seen what Dan's done to hers yet, whether or not that's going to work. So it's not all is lost.
Oh.
Not all is lost. And to be fair,
No, Dan
Maggie-
did.
I have. I did. You
Oh.
can't see it. You can't see it. It's so dark in here because I'm a
dark queen with really dark walls. So yeah, I did. I went very, very light
Oh.
and then decided I looked like Garth from Wayne's World. So then the brown went back.
Have you taken a
went-
picture?
No.
I have taken a picture, but you can't see my... I went all caramelly. I'm quite light now. Let me try and move into the kitchen.
I did think you had some golden tones in it, but
Oh,
Garth
shit,
tones.
I
dropping
assumed it
everything.
was going to be.
Oh,
Garth
that.
tones. She had some Garth
Garth.
tones going in.
Well, the thing... Can you see it?
Not really, no.
No, my house is too dark. I like dark shit. Hold on, I can't even. Can you see? No, okay.
No.
Could earlier
I
we
know,
could.
right?
Yeah, you
Well-
could see it better earlier. You can see there.
There.
You can see
Let
you've
me
got
see it
like
now.
pieces
Oh, can you see
everywhere.
it now? Like there's some, yeah, bits. Anyway, so I'll show you a photo. Nobody's seen this. I've not shown anybody this because nobody needed to see this. Apart from now, why the fuck am I doing it now? But I don't know. I'm gonna do it.
I don't know.
Hey.
I did wonder that you'd gone really quiet.
Well, to try and bleach your hair around a 3-year-old and
Oh, it's so stressful.
you know, a rag doll who wants to sniff the bleach, and I'm like, no, baby, no, you're gonna die.
I
So
can
I'm not
imagine
gonna
all
show-
hairdressers look away now. It's almost like probably the worst thing for you to see.
It's just, I just look like Garth from Wayne's World because I put my glasses on and then boom.
Hey,
No,
It's not that bad. It's just
It-
your
no.
I
tree.
do quite
not.
like it though.
no. And Lee
I
was
wish
like,
you'd
you
have
need-
left it.
Let's keep it
know,
on. Let's have a
right?
look. Let's have a proper look. What's with the question mark?
Because it doesn't know it's me. Funny. My phone actually can't recognise who the fuck it is.
I do quite like it though, mate. You could even gotten away with like Maggie's colour, you know, if you'd done like a bit of a darker.
Lee was saying this, and I'd done. I was just like, I'm done now.
Oh,
I
you should
tried.
have left it.
I did. I
like
did it. I
it.
got there, and then it went, and then I needed it to be lighter, so I would have had to have done it again.
Yeah.
But I'm like, nah.
did you have
all that
makeup
effort.
on?
No, did I balls?
See,
Is
that's
that
the
why I went
thing.
wrong?
Yeah,
but
makeup
especially
really
with
makes a
blonde
difference.
hair, I think a bit of makeup and you feel really different.
Well, I tried to put my earrings in, and I was like, you can't even see my fucking gold earrings. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. You can't see my jewellery. I was like looking at all my clothes. I was like, nothing's gonna work. Nothing's gonna work with this hair. Why did I think this was a good idea? So
I'm just
You know,
glad you
like-
didn't shave it off, mate, because I feel like that was the next thing. I feel like that was the next thing. It was going to get shaved off.
I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
lie,
you
I did
managed to
think
get
about
pretty
it.
close to your natural colour, though. I'm impressed with the brown dye, to be
The
honest.
brown, yeah. Well,
But you've
to be
done pretty
fair, I
good
could
with
do
that.
it. I did it. I proved myself that I could do it, and it didn't look bad. I could do it, but it just didn't do me. It did not do me at all.
But it is a
Absolutely
huge
not.
contrast. It was going to look a bit
Yeah.
different.
Well, yeah, but that's me in it all over. If you're going to do something, you want to make it like a difference. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You want to,
Yeah.
you know, if you're going to put that effort in, you're going to
So how-
lighten it.
How long did you have it for?
About 2 hours.
I was just about to say with 2 hours.
Yeah.
You
about
didn't
2
give it long
hours.
enough, Dan.
I know, I was just, no,
2
I was
hours?
just,
And
it's as soon as I put my glasses on and all I had in my head was swing, 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 swing. And I could not cope being Garth from Wayne's World any longer.
I can just imagine Andrew on the thumbnail now. You do realise what that thumbnail's going to be? An image
Oh,
of you,
100%.
but it's going to be Garth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then a new thumbnail when you move again, it's going to go back to Wayne.
Right? Oh, I should have had a Wayne's World. I've got a Wayne's World cap. I dressed up as Wayne and Garth one time. Oh, funny. So
how
yeah,
long
I did do it. So I did it. Didn't
You
like
did it.
it. Went back.
Went back.
There you go. You've got to try stuff, haven't
Gotta
you?
try
You never
it.
know.
At least you know.
all
At
right.
least you know. At least you know. and you've
And
not
you
gone and
pay a
spent.
hairdresser to do it.
Exactly. I did give Lee some devil eyes to like, you need to go to Asda right now.
I was gonna say, did you have the brown dye on hand or?
No, that's why it probably lasted 2 hours, because it probably would have only been an hour if I did. Oh well, I'm lighter now. I've got a lighter caramelly colour on now. But you
And
just
it'll
can't
wash
see it.
up. It'll wash up a bit, and you might just get a few like highlights that come
Like
through.
a lighter bit. That's true.
Yeah, you'll get a few. It'll stay light now.
Yeah? Will it?
That colour,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
that
no.
colour won't cover blonde totally. It'll just keep
No.
washing up.
Just keep washing up.
Which
Oh,
it'll,
God.
it'll look nice. No, it'll look nice.
Well, then you can slowly stage yourself into it, can't you? Then if you wanted to go garthy.
Yeah, maybe it was like the massive slap in the face. But then
We're
obviously,
total
like I
opposites.
was
I
outside.
have to baby step. I can't
Yeah.
just go from one extreme. I need to know that if I've dipped my toe in, I can go back without being soaked. Do you know
Well,
what I
you're
mean?
fine 'cause your
Well,
toes
that
are
was a
long as
clever
well. so-
thing.
You're the one who bombs into the pool.
I bomb it.
I'm the
I
one
bomb it.
who's like flapping
Cannonball
about for a little
straight
bit
in.
just to check it. Yeah, and I'll do it in stages.
Honestly, I go balls deep. I don't
Don't
mess
fuck about.
about.
Or you go right to the top of the 3 metre or the 6, whatever, 10 metre diving, and you dive right off and sod it, and you do a Tom Day and you flip and you jump in and you get a 10 score. Meggie, she's still on a sunbed with her long toes and she's just dipped her front toe in already.
That's it.
That's what she does. She dips in.
Boink. Yeah. But look at the result. Man, so good.
It
I'm
looks
going to make
good.
you some wings, babe. I'm going to be that Victoria's
Honestly.
Secret model.
12 hours later, most knackering thing I think I've ever done in my life.
12 hours?
12 hours. I worked from 2:30 till, and it got to 11:30, and I just washed my toner off, and I had to do my roots and everything. And I was like, no. I was like, I'm going to bed. And I woke up at 8 o'clock the next morning, and for a couple of hours, carried on.
But it's paid off.
Yeah. Every
paid
foil
off.
I put in, I had my notebook, and every foil I put in, I was like, right, what time is it? And then after 35 minutes, I had alarms going off for every single foil, and I was like, right, that one's ready. Take that one off. Wash it off.
Wow.
Oh, you
Done.
did a foil
Next
at a
one.
time? Wow.
But yeah.
That's
Wow.
But then I guess
That's nice.
but hairdressers spend quite a few years training
Yeah.
how to do it, so it doesn't
Yeah.
take them 12 hours, I guess. That's the trade-off, isn't it? I don't think I would really have that much mission in my life to make my hair that different for 12 hours. No offense, Mickey. It looks insane, but I'd pay for that change.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would have stopped. I would have. Well, I did.
Can't.
But yeah.
I'm too DIY.
No, you went balls deep, Dan. You just went balls deep.
I did. It was so hot. My hair was so hot.
Yes.
It
Oh
was-
my God.
Fuck
You
me.
sweat like a bitch. It's
Why did we do that
ridiculous.
on like one of the hottest days?
I know.
That's why the bleach will have took so well.
Right. I
Honestly,
think
it'll have
that's probably
been
it.
under heat.
Oh, crikey.
Well, the hottest day of the year, I really, really would quite fancy. I was really excited at this lockdown. This sounds awful. The worst thing about this whole lockdown, I thought, do you know what? I might get a tan. I might be one of these people that ends up with a really nice tan where people go, wow, have you been away? Like, no, I've been in the garden. I just naturally...
Just been playing with the kids.
Yeah, just, nothing. No lines, nothing. Not that normal, awful vest top that you've been out caught in the sun for 20 minutes at 4 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. Literally, I thought I was going to be this bronzed goddess. It's ridiculous. I've not been out.
The thing is, though, we were saying yesterday how nice it was, and you were like, "Oh, it's a bit breezy."
I know it was absolutely boiling.
There was too much breeze.
It was Lanzarote weather.
No, it wasn't.
It was 25
It
degrees.
was.
Mate. It was.
It was
It was
so
27 in Donny.
I was going to
27.
say,
Oh.
we got 27 down here.
Yeah.
There's no breeze down here at all.
No breeze.
It was ridiculous.
I was welcoming the breeze.
Yeah, 'cause you were wearing
we
a
are-
head to toe jumper. That's why.
Well, I go to Lanzarote for the breeze, though. But it's a
You
warm
go
breeze.
on holiday for the breeze.
It's a warm breeze though. In Lanzarote, it's a warm breeze. So I don't like sweating. Because then obviously it gets claggy with your sun cream. So I like going to Lanzarote because you get a gentle breeze, a bit like being on a sunbed. you breathe, you've got your fan, and you never get sweaty, do you? You never get sweaty.
No,
Whereas here,
I like to cook. I
Yeah,
like
no.
to sit, and I like to
No.
feel every single
Yeah, I
piece
do.
of skin frying. So, and then I'm satisfied, and then I'm like, yeah, this is the life. I like
I
to
can't do a
know I'm
cold
tanning.
breeze. You can't do a. I
Don't go to
cook.
Portugal. Portugal's cold breeze.
No, can't do a cold breeze. Cannot do a cold breeze. It just ruins it. I get too shivery and cold, and then there's no point, because then if I've got to put something warmer on, and then I get lines that you can never get rid of, because lines that you get in Britain you can never replace. They always stay, don't they?
Yeah.
The first lines you get, that's you
True.
screwed. So you've got to be careful with your lines. Although I said that and now I've got a massive line. But yeah, you can't.
You need to layer it. So I'll put like a sunbathing bandeau top on, and then like just a hoodie on or something, and go out with the kids. And then once I'm in it for a bit, I'm like, oh, actually, I'm boiling. Then you take the jacket off, and then you embrace the heat.
So I'm not organised like this.
And you don't get your tan lines.
Well, also to be fair, I'm sitting on the computer for most of the time trying to do my work. Although it's all my fault, really. I should organise myself better and maybe do it in the evening. But then I've got my Netflix to do. There's just too much. There's too much.
Bedtime is precious time right now.
Yeah.
Precious time. There ain't no work getting done then, Sarah. That should be a law in lockdown.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. But also, there must be, apart from coronavirus, newspapers must be really struggling with what to write, because there was a news listing that came up on my phone, and it was 59% of Brits in lockdown are doing something that they never have more than they never normally do. And I went, oh, I wonder what that is. I thought, what sex? And I thought, well, yeah, the Sun newspaper, obviously. So they
Yeah.
and they were like, oh, they were suggesting that 59% of people in lockdown are having more sex or more kinkier sex and doing it in different places.
God.
I thought, blimey, they're reaching for some news.
Who's filled that survey out? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Not
who's
someone
actually-
with
who are
two
they
kids,
asking?
that's for sure.
Who are they asking?
Well, I'm of the 41% that's like, I've got Netflix. I'm not bothering with that. You can jog on. I'm not starting a precedent for when we leave lockdown, thinking that they can carry on like that. No way. No way. And I haven't got a dog to come in and ruin it. So no, it's not happening. We've got a lot of series to get through in Netflix. We can't waste any time at all. Yeah. And George, sadly, will be of the number 41% because Lumberjack can't come anywhere near her yet. But not
It's
long,
barren.
Not long.
Absolutely barren.
But based on that image, Lumberjack might be organising a walk, a 2 metre distance walk, just to be near you soon. To be fair, because that was fire.
Well, look, it's in the public domain now, so he either gets his shit together. I'm advertising. Do you know what I mean? That was tactical. 508 followers, me. One of them's got a bite at that. So.
Well, Mickey did. Mickey's biting.
Mickey's biting.
Oh, there he
I've
is.
seen it.
He's ready.
That's the dog, by the way. That's the dog. Not some new postman or anyone.
No.
Oh,
Right,
mouse.
shall we? Or mouse?
I don't know why I said that.
Yeah. Georgia's officially lost it. She's befriended the mouse.
They're nice.
Shall we do our we'll move on to our topic. And basically the topic is just us arguing over which is the right or wrong answer on national statistics of the UK population. Okay?
Oh,
Everyone,
that was quite wordy, mate. I'm not going to lie. Can you say that again?
I feel like I'm doing a quiz. Okay, and welcome to 5 Birds and a Mic quiz. And I am quiz master. I like doing stuff like this because basically it means I don't have to do very much and I can just ask you questions. It's quite good. So it's just basically a or B answer to a statement that is a statistic or a fact that's been, like a survey that people have answered. And that's it.
The survey says...
So this could be horrendous, or it could be good. So we'll play this by ear. So it might well be that you don't ever listen to this and you never hear it, and the podcast lasted 20 minutes. Okay, right. Question or how? I don't even know how I answer the question. I'll just read a question out.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm being really thick. Are we trying to guess what the answer is, or are we
No,
just
we
going to say what we think?
A or B.
I give you A or B. So I give you two options.
Right.
A bit like, what is it? You won't know. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. When they go to the telephone and the bush tucker trial, and they have to say,
Oh yeah, so we've got to
yeah.
guess what the public are saying.
yes,
Is it A
or
or
have
B?
said,
Right.
or have said to her.
Yeah, sure. Okay,
Okay,
Cool.
ready, Garth? You ready, Garth?
I'm ready. Swing.
Okay, couples argue more over A, money, or B, sex.
B.
B.
A.
B.
Cool. Why? Why would you rather argue over sex? Why would you argue over money?
Well,
What's there not to argue about over money? Why does anyone argue over sex?
Well, exactly.
Who's arguing
Maggie.
over sex?
No,
The lack
it's
of
not
it.
happening.
I think it's
I know a lot of
a
couples.
lot of couples that do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Argue
The
over
lack of
sex.
it, the lack of
Yeah.
interest, not wanting to try something new,
Yeah.
wanting to try something new.
Wanting
Money's
to bring
money,
someone
innit?
new.
Too tired, like all the excuses, and then it just brings out arguments, doesn't it? Because then it's like, do you not love me anymore? Do you not want to do that? Do you know what I mean? So I think that makes
There's more
of an
emotions
argument.
involved,
yeah.
isn't there? With
Yeah.
B.
Yeah. Whereas
Oh,
money, it's
money.
like, oh,
No.
is what it is, isn't it? Sometimes
I think that is the only thing me and Brad argue over.
money.
Yeah. If we're going to argue it, you can guarantee it'll stem down to money.
But are we answering this on our personal view or on
No,
the-
what we think the
we
British
think?
public have said.
I still think it's money.
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I am doubting
I think it's a
B,
close
but I'm going
one.
to say B.
I still think sex.
If we're doing the general population, then it's money. But based on us, it will be sex.
Knew it.
Money. To be fair, if we're going to have any comments about sex in our household, it's very much like, no, don't be stupid. And then if it's money, it's tell me everything now. I want to the penny what you've done. I think it depends on who's in control of the argument, because I'm usually in control of the argument of money. And if it's a conversation about sex, it's just ended. I'm ending it. We're not having that
Right, okay.
conversation. Maybe it's whoever wears the I don't know. But yeah, money's a dangerous topic for us sometimes, depending on where we're going with it. It's just so stressful. I don't think sex is stressful.
No.
Well, I guess
It
it
shouldn't
depends how you
be,
want to do it.
But
No,
it
I mean
depends, doesn't it?
we don't argue about either, to be honest. But I think I know more people that I know would argue about that over money.
Wow. Well, then your people are lucky because they don't have to worry about money then.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have one or the other, unless you're Emma and you have both.
Yeah. Number of women to have gone to work without wearing any underwear. Is that 20% or 40%?
40, higher. A lot of older women don't wear knickers, and I know this for a fact. I used to work with a lot of older women, and none of them wear pants. And I was like, are you joking me? What about with jeans? What about the chafage and the rub? Oh, yeah, it's great. We prefer it. Like, what, you're getting off on your jeans? I don't quite understand. But yeah, none of them wore pants. Like, a lot of them. Like, it was a full-blown, like, looking at me like, oh, what? So you wear pants? Like I was the weirdo. Like, yeah. I think 40. I think older, yeah. Not older, but, you know, like that sort of middle age.
I'm hoping 20.
Yeah, I
Hoping
think
so.
think it's higher.
I don't want to be walking into Aldi and getting served by Sandra who's not wearing any knickers.
She ain't got no pants on. They don't.
She's
They
currently
don't.
rubbing on her trousers, smiling, and you
That's it.
think, oh, she's a happy lady. Yeah, we now know why Sandra's happy.
Honestly, I think higher, but we're hoping lower.
I'm hoping lower.
It's one of the weird things as well when a bride says, "Is there anything I need to do or anything I need to bring?" And it's a bit
Pants.
like, just wear pants. Just make sure you wear pants.
Yeah.
Because no one wants to have that conversation where you strip and it's like, a boom! Hello, Fanny.
I once had a bride that she didn't have any pants on. So she had to go down to Marks and Spencer's and buy some pants and come back. No joke.
What do they think's gonna? Could you imagine
I
if
don't
you
know.
told a
She just
bride
didn't
that
think.
the last person
never
in
wore
this
them.
dress had the foo out? Like, what? Why would it work?
You
like
can't go
that?
shopping without it, but clearly she obviously went shopping without pants on.
So do
you know
people
what I
do
mean?
that?
No.
That's why you
So-
should never try like swimming bikini bottom. Well, I know they have like that plastic thing on, but you just don't try them on, do you? You
I
wouldn't.
put them over my knickers.
Oh,
So then-
exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
So
Exactly.
people
I
that
thought that
aren't
was just a
wearing
rule.
pants.
Thought
It
that
should be a
everyone
rule.
had to do.
Rule
So then-
breakers.
So then Sandra, the rule breaker, she goes to Marks and Spencer's, tries on a bikini, pantless, tries it on, has a good stretch and a lunge, and then says, "No, it's not for me," and puts it back. Lovely.
Oh, Sandra.
And that's where people have arguments with their partners and not having sex because they're like, "Oh well, I've got some sort of thing going on." And I don't know
Sandra's been
why.
busy at work.
Sandra's, yeah. You've tried on Sandra's pants that she's tried on already, dirty girl.
I just don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if it's the same as the bus thing, though. It's just a bit, if you ever got caught out.
I've been caught out bad not wearing pants. Really bad. Really bad.
You can't
In
just say
Las
that. You got to tell us.
Vegas.
You got to tell us.
In Vegas.
In Vegas, of all places.
Well, it's
In
probably
the
better than it with Vegas.
In the Cosmopolitan. It was a bad. It weren't, well, it was bad. Yeah, it was really bad.
Did
I
you
had a
fall
zip.
down?
I had a pencil skirt with a zip up the back. That's all I need to say. And basically, Rob wasn't very well, so we were there with loads of our friends. So obviously with the guys and stuff. So Jay was like, our best friend was like, "Don't worry, I'll look after him." Anyway, we were in the front. The Cosmopolitan's like a big glass window on the main strip of Vegas, and we were sat next to the window. And I sat down under this like dancer's podium. There was a dancer above us. It was amazing. Sat down and the zip went on my skirt. Totally went. Totally went. So and then to make it even better, a few seconds later, some guy comes over. He was like, "Whoa, we need you to move because the dancer needs to come down. So we've got to lower the podium." I was like, I can't move. I was like, my dress is split open. And the girls were like, "It's fine, don't worry about it." And I was like, I've got no pants on. So as I stood up, obviously I was trying to like close my skirt together, but it was really tight. Oh, it was so stressful. So everyone pretty much saw the moon. And then luckily one of the girls grabbed, Jay gave me his jacket and I had to wrap it around my bum. And one of the girls had to take me to the toilet and try and fix it. Jay was like, said to Rob, he was like, "I am never looking after Emma ever again."
You could have side split it. You could have done it down the side, or did it open everything up so that you
Oh
couldn't?
no, the full zip had gone. Like it was just a flap of material. And I couldn't close it because
towel
it was
that doesn't
really
quite fit
tight.
round you.
Yes. It was like a tiny little flannel round me. So yeah.
Well, to be fair, your flappy pants wouldn't have done much different either, though. They wouldn't have
Well,
helped.
this is true. So yeah, everyone on the strip saw my bum. It's great.
It's a nice bum though, so we're all right.
To be fair, in Vegas, they're just like, "Oh, there's an arse. There we are." Yeah.
Well, I did think that. Nightmare.
Oh shit.
So the actual correct answer is only 20%.
Oh, thank God for that.
Oh,
That's still a lot,
God.
though.
Faith
But
is
that's
restored.
But that's admitting it though. Whether or not Sandra doesn't admit it for fear of what she might think it looks like, only 20%.
You say only 20%. 20% is quite a high number for people not wearing pants as well, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually that's not bad for us. I can count on my hand. Like, hardly any people do come in, so I guess it depends on the circumstances, well, of where you're going. You presume
Yeah,
you're not going to do it to.
Yeah.
If you're going shopping for bikinis, you would hope that Sandra has
Surely.
put some Marks and Spencer pants on. You'd hope. We'd think. Okay, this might not actually be. I think it probably works for us. The safest car colour is silver or white.
Silver.
The
Safest? What do you mean? Like,
What
as in
does
there's
it mean
no
by
accidents?
safe?
Yeah, so in
'Cause it's
terms of
white.
statistics, the amount of cars in accidents, the least amount of cars is either a silver car or a white car.
White, surely. I
Yeah.
miss silver
Yeah,
cars all
white.
the time.
Yeah.
The amount of bangs you see in some cars, and then you look, you think, oh, it's a mum. And I've done that. I've banged when I was pregnant. I banged my car so many times. Tim doesn't listen. The amount of times I scratched it, banged it. And I'd be like, oh shit, what do I do? And I leave it for a bit. I leave it for about a week, and then Tim goes, "Have you seen this scratch?" I'm like, "Oh my god, what happened?"
What is that?
Why would anyone do that? Oh, Tim, I can't cope with it. My pregnancy, I can't cope. And he'd be like, "It's all right, darling. I'll sort it. Don't worry about it. I'll sort it. It's all right. Oh, what a shame. I'm so sorry for you." I'm like, the answer is white, and that might be because it's a new colour.
Oh,
and it's
Because it
also
looks like
I
a
miss
police
grey-
car.
I've
Oh,
missed
maybe.
grey cars before, and like, you know, like on a winter's day, and like not seeing it, and then be like, "Oh shit, that was a car."
Emma, I think
yes,
that's more.
it's so
I think-
white.
I don't think that's more to do with the colour. I think that's more to do with your eyesight.
Well, yeah, true. I'm all right long distance. I think it's tiredness. There's an excuse for it. I'm sure I'll think
Yeah.
of it.
It's also an excuse of not going to the opticians. Get yourself the opticians and have them actually look at it and get a proper pair of
I've
glasses.
got glasses. I just hate them. They're not me.
Can you imagine the excuse? So, whose fault was it? Well, it was mine, but it's because I hate glasses. It's not my fault. I just look better without them. Come on, insurance company.
But I can read reg numbers, so it's fine. We're fine. I'd pass that exam.
Like squinting, looking at it. What is it?
Oh dear.
The size of your. If anyone looks at Emma's screen on her phone, it is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I actually don't have that anymore because I've got the new phone and I miss it so much. I have to work really hard. I have to work really hard now.
You don't have to. You just need to put your glasses on, and then you wouldn't need to. But the size of Emma, it literally, if you looked at a text on Emma's old phone, it would be, "Hi, how?" Next line, "Are you?" The size of it was massive. It was bigger than my grandma's size of
True.
text.
It was so comfortable to read though.
Well, it meant you didn't get bored reading halfway through it or having to make an
Yeah.
effort.
Yeah, it was easy.
I know how to do text with you. I do everything really short so that your attention span's so quick. You got to shorten everything really small, and then I do little text for her. Because if it's long, she'll look at it and think, "Fuck, I'm not reading that yet. I'll
I
leave that."
do. Well, I might scan it.
Yeah, and then you forget about
Yeah.
it. If it's something that's long, she forgets about doing it. If it's short, I know that I've got a chance of her reading it and doing it.
Just say it in a GIF. Just say it in a GIF or a
Yeah.
video. That's it. That's all you need.
Yes, I'll do it in a GIF because then Emma can read it. Read
He's
the
a visual
sign,
person.
the sign of the GIF. Yeah, so everyone's right. It's white. It's white. What percentage of women don't wash their hands after using a public toilet? 40%, 25%, or 15%?
Oh.
Well, the last time I saw someone not wash their hands properly was Meggie when she said
No!
her
Don't say that
excuse.
I haven't washed my hands. I did. You put it under the water.
It was such a quick one. It was almost like a done. Because she said, what were your reasons for why you didn't do a full-on wash?
Because I'm about to use hand sanitizer. Because I was going to come out and put hand sanitizer on.
That I'd only been for a wee, so she hadn't touched anything dirty.
That was it.
And then we were like, well, you just touched the flush, the door handle, the tap, the everything.
Right. And then I put it under the water. Hand sanitizer. Done.
Em's eyes literally came out of her head when you did that as well, didn't they? She was like...
She just literally looked at me like, I've only had a wee.
That was the... Yeah, that's
I've only had a wee. And I was a bit like, okay, so what do you do with your hands when you've got a poo? Do you just literally just like siphon it out?
A little bit longer.
Double under.
There we go.
It was just the way you just like showed your hands the water. It was like, I'm done. It's okay now.
Yeah. Hand sanitizer. Boom.
Oh man. It was so I was just like, what? I've been known to be a bit like, I've been known if I haven't touched, if at home I'm worse for it. I just do like a little wipe and then a show of the hands like you do. So how many people do you reckon then? 40%, 25%, 15%?
Is this not washing your hands at all?
Just
isn't
in
even just a
public?
little
Is this in
splash in the
public?
water?
It's a public toilet though. This is a public toilet.
I'd say 15%. And I only say that because there's very few of us. We are far and few between. But I am chronically bad for it.
In a public loo?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
chronically bad for it. If I go to the toilet with someone, I will wash my hands out of peer pressure. I'm only washing them because you're washing them.
Who's making the move to the sink first? Like,
Yeah.
we're doing it. Okay.
So then if someone's brazen around you, do you wash them to make them feel worse, or do you not wash together?
If someone else doesn't wash, I just don't wash. It's like, oh, should we go and get a coffee? Yeah, sound out.
To be fair, public toilets are probably the worst place to wash your hands because they're a bit
agree.
minging, aren't they?
I don't like washing my hands in public toilets.
Yeah.
If they're
Minging,
dirty,
yeah.
I would rather just go out and hand sanitize.
Hand sanitize.
Yeah.
In my mind, it's a bit like, well, yeah, I've just touched my own food, and for the most part, she's got a good pH level, so I'm not too concerned. I've not got clap, so I'm all right. If I wash my hands, I've got to touch that door, and
Yes.
it's like, I don't see the point. I'd rather just carry my own bacteria as a shield to touch the door, and then I'll just figure it out. And when I remember to wash them, I'll wash them in a bit. They get washed when I do parts.
But if every single person thought that, when you open that door, you've probably got about 50,000 foofs on your hand after that.
Yeah, but so have you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've washed
so
your
have you.
hands.
Even
It's
though
an
you've washed your
endless
hands,
game.
you still
Touch
touch
the
the
door.
door.
Then
So you're still
game.
holding all the foofs. So
No,
you
I'm
just
not.
wash them.
No, I'm not, because I'm the weird one that gets a tissue and pushes the door,
I was going to say elbow.
or I wait for somebody else to hold the door for me and I go out.
Too much patience.
So I don't know if you'd noticed that about me when we were away. I don't open the door.
Do you know what we'll do
You don't
now?
open
We'll do
any
it.
doors,
We'll do a
actually.
standoff. We'll do a standoff.
Yeah.
We'll know that she's waiting for us to open the door for us, so we'll just wait and be like, "Go on, Em. Go on."
I'll get a tissue then. I'd get
You
a tissue then. It is actually only 25. It's 25% who
Right.
admitted it.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon it's probably going to be more though, because
I
I don't
think
think a lot of
more.
people would
Yeah,
admit it.
Definitely.
And that's women. Can you imagine how many men don't?
Oh, they don't wash
yeah.
their hands.
And they're touching and holding things. Okay, let's move on. People are more likely to be killed by a poisonous spider, a toothbrush, or a champagne cork.
In the UK or in general?
This is in general. In the world.
A toothbrush?
A poisonous spider, a toothbrush, champagne cork.
I think
Toothbrush
this
isn't
is
a bad
this
sound.
champagne cork.
I think it. Yeah, I think I've heard it champagne.
I
cork.
feel like it's champagne cork.
My
Like
instincts
knocking
are
themselves out.
pulling me.
Can somebody tell me how you die from a toothbrush?
Bacteria
'Cause I
on it
had-
or choking.
Well, George hasn't washed her hands for about 50 years, so she's just going to at some point she will catch something from the
Something
toothbrush.
will kill her.
I have the worst immune system, so I probably should start washing my hands. How I've survived COVID so far is a bit of a mystery.
Yeah, it's got to be shot. I don't think it'll be a snake, will it? That's too
Well,
easy.
that's not. Well, it can't be a snake. That's not one of the answers.
I thought you said a snake bite. What did you say?
A poisonous spider.
Oh, then I would have been wrong, wouldn't I? Yeah, let's go champagne cork. Let's do it.
It's right.
Yeah.
I
I
like
think I've
that
heard
though.
that one.
If you're going to go out, you might as well go
Yeah.
out, pop in
With
a
a bang.
bottle.
It reminds me of Dumb and Dumber, where he kills the bird.
Kills the owl, don't I?
See, evidence.
That's it.
People die all the time.
Although, if you're going to go out, you want to go out on a bolly, not an Audi special or something, though, don't you? If you were going to go out with something like that, if I go out with a champagne cork, people please tell people it was because of a Tattinger, not because of the Audi Carver. Best Buy.
We'll place a Don Perignon next to your body.
Yes.
We'll just place it there.
One of the massive ones. One of the massive ones.
The Magnum.
Not a £4.95 one glass. Oh, it just caught her right in the eye socket. That little bottle.
Bloody hell. Oh, dear.
Okay, everyone should know this one. Your foot and your forearm are the same length. True or false?
Yeah.
True.
True.
Is
So
that
how?
true?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
how long?
Oh,
how long
shit,
is?
yeah.
How long is Meg?
So how long is Meg's
No.
forearm? Go on then, Meggie. Let's have a look.
No.
That's how long
Yeah.
your foot is, babe.
No.
Get your foot.
Yeah.
Get your foot, Meg.
Get your foot.
Oh.
Put us down.
I hope she can grasp her toes in her palm. I hope she can. That would be great. Oh?
She's not exactly the most flexible.
No.
Oh.
She's really.
She's
Yes.
Oh what? Oh my God! Yes. Yes. What? Who'd have thought?
Have you never seen Pretty Woman, Meg?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
That'd be
Oh. Well, that'd be why then.
I can't remember that part of it.
It's when
It's a
she's
long
in
time ago.
when she's in the car at the beginning
car.
and she gives them the fact. But it is funny, isn't it, Meg? You look at that and you think, no way on earth will my toes fit in there.
She's still gone.
I love how she's literally mind is blown. Mind is blown. You'll have to ask Bradley.
Yeah.
See if he knows. I love how your mind's
I always
blown by
wondered
that,
why.
Meg.
Do you know what? I always felt like I had weirdly long arms. And now I know why. They just always felt so much longer than like the rest of my body. So now I understand.
Well, actually, I would question why you had weirdly long toes before your arms, but hey, we'll leave it. I love that. I've always wondered why. The symmetry of a human is amazing. Right. Oh, Meg, that's made my day. Okay, British people eat double or half the amount of baked beans as anybody else in Europe.
Double.
Gotta be double.
Double.
Yeah.
Double.
And
Gotta
I
be.
hate fuckers. I
They're
hate
really
baked
hard to
beans.
get abroad as well. They're so
The
expensive.
right ones. You got.
Have you noticed as well that when you're abroad and you walk past them like English places or any places that are doing like breakfast, they'll always advertise that they've got hind beans.
Yes.
They're just
Yeah.
beans. It's always, we have hind beans, come to us.
And Tetley's tea.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is the
I wanna
weirdest
go on
thing, isn't it?
holiday.
What, you want to go on holiday to eat Heinz baked beans?
No, I hate
Oh.
beans. I don't like beans. But just the fact that, like, the beauty of, like, a little menu outside that's sticky.
With pictures.
Yeah.
Pictures.
Yeah.
Pictures.
Yeah. And everything's spelt wrong. There's, like, always a word that's spelt wrong, like toast. All the way down the menu is, like, spelt, like, toast.
Yeah.
I'll have to toast.
Oh, I miss it so much.
Oh, I want to go on holiday. But yeah, sorry, I don't know what we're talking about.
It's all right. You were right.
Beans, mate.
Beans,
We're talking about beans.
Beans took us to a need to get to Greece or whatever. I've had my flights cancelled this morning for holiday.
Oh, Brad
Well,
had
that's
his
good.
as well.
That's good.
Yeah,
Anyway, 'cause
yeah.
you'll get your
When were
money.
you going? August?
July, end of July.
And they've cancelled them.
Yeah.
Jet. I'm
Yeah.
still waiting for Jet 2.
They'll do
Driving me
it,
mad.
honestly. They'll do it, mate.
It's like Ryanair.
They actually
it's like Boss of
emailed
Ryanair's.
my details this morning, like not long till you go on your holiday.
Yeah. Can you believe they said that? I know.
I saw an email and I was like, oh, here we go. Because it's the 18th of June and they've cancelled all holidays up till the 17th of June. So now it's a stalemate, isn't it?
Yes.
They're waiting for me to cancel, but
Yeah,
I'm
because then they
not.
charge you. Yeah.
I'm not. I'm holding out.
Sit tight.
Hold out, mate. That's
It's
what
all
we did.
inclusive as well, so they literally can't do the holiday because you can't have buffets and stuff, can they?
No.
No.
So yeah, but that's good,
Yeah.
So have
well,
you
we'll
got
see how
it
long
all back?
No, I've got to reply for it, and they've said it will. I think they've said something like you'll get it when everything's set. I don't know, settled or.
Yeah.
You can move it across to another flight, but then the flights aren't out for next year if we're going to do that. But we'll see.
Yeah.
It's like the boss of Ryanair's just threw the toys out the pram
Yeah.
and said, "Well, I'm not doing it. Everyone cancel." And then I want a bailout because I've had to cancel everything.
Yeah.
That's what's probably going to happen. Anyway, we'll move on. Okay. More people believe in ghosts or God. Which do you reckon?
Oh,
Ghosts.
that's a hard one.
Ghosts.
Ghosts.
Definitely.
I agree. Yeah, ghosts.
Yeah.
I don't know.
God now is a dying trend.
Literally. That's what he did.
Oh, no way. You don't see that on a top hashtag anymore, do you, God?
Yeah. It was so 2019 and now it's all ghosts.
Yeah.
2020.
Now it's all gone to
2020.
Well, you know, it's just
It's now ghosts.
It's now
gone, isn't
hashtag
it?
Derek Akora.
yeah.
Oh, Derek.
Mary loves
Very
dick.
loves dick.
Mary loves dick.
Oh my God, I love that guy. Oh. Yeah,
It
is
is
it
a
ghosts
weird-
then?
It is 42% and 38% God, which is quite sad, really, isn't it? When you think about it like that.
What-
Because actually,
Where's the
Actually,
other percent?
What?
What other percent is it?
could be nothing. They could believe in neither.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say, I was like, that doesn't add up, does it?
No. Oh, I love it. I love it as someone's at night praying and it's like, please don't come and attack me tonight. Please don't come and attack me tonight. Please don't come and hurt me. It's that weird. I've never had actually experienced anything that's negative with ghosts. I've always been told when I worked in a hotel that don't go down in the cellar because there's a woman that runs at you. So it's almost, I've always been fearful because people have scared me thinking that there might be something there. That's what scared me about it. Whereas I don't think really I don't think you should be fearful about God, but ghosts, I don't like the idea that it's used for fear a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a mixed bag. I definitely ghosts are 100% real thing. There's when I was working at the pub, I was in the cellar, and it was old, really old building anyway. And then we'd unearthed some old articles and basically found out that this kid had died on premises, not in the pub, but on premises of the old building.
A kid
But
as well.
we'd been talking about it. And there'd been like bumps and scrapes and stuff had been moved previously. So it wasn't like it was like nothing were happening, then it all kicked off. But we were all talking about it, which for me, it always like amps up any energy that could be knocking about anyway. And I'd gone into the cellar and we were having problems with the cellar, lines weren't working right, bottles were getting shifted or smashing off, and it was just like, it was carnage down there. And I remember going in and just feeling like really cold and unwanted, and the lights would always go on and off. And as I went to turn around, like I literally in my head, I was like a horse bolting. I was like, I'm not having this. went to turn around to leave, and like there was one corridor to get out, and the light just went off, and it was like, oh Christ, here we go. So I didn't run, I carried on walking. The lights came back on, but it was, the only way I can explain it was as if I'd come out of my body, but I was seeing it through my eyes. And it was like this weird grey figure like rushing to me, like almost he was like running up to the back of me, and I could feel it on the hairs of my neck. But it was as if I'd come out of my person and was flipped around so that I could see. Yeah, weird. But then I've had it where I've like my papa's come and stuff, or like my grandma Elsie's come. So I've had good and bad with it.
Yeah.
But the scary shit is horrible because there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, not nice.
I've not shaved my legs in that long. They've all stood up. I'm not joking. They feel right funny. Oh my God. That's right. Oh God.
Has no one ever had an experience like that?
I've had it where I've not had it like that, but we had an apartment in Belfast where stuff like unexplainable things happened constantly. We were the top penthouse, top floor in an apartment. So obviously loads of people had lived there and possibly died there, and all the time stuff would happen, and it was like, that is not normal. That is not normal. But not like that, which makes me worried that couldn't be the next step.
I think that was the most extreme one I've ever had in a negative one. When I used to live in Crooks, we lived in one of the really old terraces on New Loxley Road. It was one of the really old terraces. And there was just something about that house. I flat out refused to go into the cellar. You just couldn't get me down there. But there was a massive mirror in the bedroom. It was literally like a one up, one down. And I swore blind. I called literally like a bit of Michael Jackson, like a man in the mirror. I swore blind that if I was laid in bed, if like certain hours of the night, I would wake up and there'd be a silhouette in that mirror. We didn't last very long in that house. Neither did the relationship, incidentally. But yeah, I don't know. Like, it scares me, but I welcome it at the same time. I like it. But then I like watching Paranormal Activity and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
It's not for me. It's not for me. I can't cope
Rob's
with the
like
nerves.
that. He doesn't like things like that.
Oh my God, we should totally do like a live podcast where we take the girls and we go and like do like a ghost walk or something, or we go and investigate an old house. There's an abandoned manor right up past Bradfield. There's an abandoned manor. We should do a nighttime walk round it.
Oh, for God's sake, no.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That
if I can have a fag and a gin, I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'll just stick Ouija board outside. I'll do that.
I'll tell you what Dad and I will do is we will make sure we can live stream it. You three suckers can go inside.
You GoPro us up. We'll just go in.
Enjoy. Have a great time.
Yeah. We'll go. Yeah, we can GoPro their foreheads down, and we'll sit in a van somewhere, a bit like FBI people.
Yeah.
And sit there huddled.
Or Scooby-Doo.
Oh, Scooby, yeah.
Yeah, that ain't ever. That's the same as put that in the same idea as panic rooms.
Right.
Lock it in a door. Lock it, put it away, never talk about it again.
Okay.
Done. You two can do it. I can imagine we'll have a phone call down. We'll be like, guess where we are? and it's those three. And they'll be like, can you come and get us? We're really scared.
They're trapped in the TV that belongs to the primary school teachers that you've had to wheel in.
They can't turn on. Forever trapped. Forever trapped. Well, we've talked too much between them. There's too many to do. There's a brilliant one I'll do another time as well about weird history facts that George will love. So we'll do that another time. But I think it is a bit of you. You'll like these as well, G. So we'll do these another time. I think that's lunchtime.
It is lunchtime.
It is, definitely. And the sun's out. Get in the garden.
Yeah. Although when people listen to this, it might not be that nice weather. We'll see.
True.
We shall see. But if I hope everyone's enjoyed listening to us, and if you want to put reviews up, we'd love it. Review on YouTube, review on iTunes, I think Andrew's told me to say. Was it iTunes he told us to say?
iTunes.
Yes.
iTunes. Yeah.
Put a comment.
Yeah.
We can do a shout out for you.
That's it. Yes. Do that. That would be amazing. If anyone wants to do that, we'll shout out to anyone. Do it. Do it. Do it. Or you're going on the ghost walk with George, Megan, and Emma.
Yes.
That's literally like if anyone doesn't do anything, do it. Do it now. Do it now. So I hope everyone stays safe, and thank you very much for listening or watching or however you do it, and hopefully we will speak to you next time. Stay safe, everybody. Bye.
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 Clap.